welcome back to another pick a card reading. If you're indeed new here, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Toké, and it's so lovely to have you here today. So today's reading is brought to you by Scorpio full moon because she was so intense, okay? And I'm sure if you're spiritually inclined, even if you're not, you might have even felt like, okay, there's something that's been brought to the surface. There's something that you can no longer overlook, and there's something that you feel like you have to address, and it's now or never. At least that's the energy that she carried for me, which inspired me to do this reading where we're looking at your higher self and a secret or a hidden pattern that is ready to be revealed to you now. Hidden pattern or a subconscious or unconscious pattern that you are maybe not aware of, but maybe you've kind of been noticing the patterns, you've been seeing the things play out, and you've been feeling like, yeah, there's something going on here. Well, I've come here to kind of confirm what higher self has been trying to tell you, what it has been telling you, and what you've been picking up on that are now ready to be revealed to you, because you have the wherewithal now to address these issues. Maybe you didn't have that before, but now you're ready to address this issue and you are ready to release these things as well. So I hope you're doing well wherever you are. A little bit about Scorpio's energy, okay? When we're dealing with Scorpio, Scorpio is a water sign, yes, but also it is ruled by Mars, the god of war, okay? The god of war. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Pluto is the planet of transformation, okay? And Pluto being also an outer planet that's not close to Earth, it deals with things that are hidden. It deals with things that, you know, you can't really see. You have to dig deep to find these things, right? And once Pluto, once Pluto's ready for you, Pluto brings all those things that you've been hiding, brings it up to your surface. If it's for you to really see, okay, and address these things and also take your power back in places that you've been giving yourself away. Scorpio rules over sex, our inheritance, shared finances. Yeah, things that are hidden, okay? Things that are hidden. It rules over secrets as well. So we're looking at secrets revealed, okay? From the perspective of your higher self. What your higher self sees that you are ready to look at or address and release, okay? Because this full moon was for releasing. It was for releasing fears. Any parts of yourself that you feel like you've been stuck, okay? Or keeping you in a box, or that you're ready to break out of now, okay? So we have here group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. And I would also love for you to see the images on here and pick which one is calling to you the most, which one you're resonating the most, because that's the one that your messages are most likely in. And if you're called to more than one, that's okay as well. Okay, so for my group number 1 here, the apelaced agate. For group number 2, we have the soapstone king cobra. For group number 3 here, we have the pyrite, okay, pyrite crystal. So yeah, do your due diligence to sink your energy into this reading. That way you're picking the pile intuitively that is meant for you. And once you're done picking your pile of piles, I will see you in your reading. Hello there, my group number 1s. Welcome to your reading where we're taking a look at what your higher self wants to reveal to you about a hidden pattern, a hidden energy that is ready to come up to light now. Unconscious or subconscious hidden pattern, right, that your higher self wants to reveal to you now, okay? A pattern that is maybe be keeping you stuck or keeping you feeling like you were small or whatever it is, okay? So this is the card that drew you in, and it is a card of the divine feminine, right, with the number 21 here. Okay, number 21. It says the frequency of the divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. To all of creation. Okay, and then we also have here the supporting cards. Astrology wise, where this may be affecting, and also this is a supporting message from a power animal that your higher self is bringing to you, okay? So let's talk about it, because also this is an apelaced agate. This is the crystal here for you is the apelaced agate. So your higher self wants to talk about the things that makes you feel good, the things that makes you feel happy. It feels like you didn't get to live like, it's very interesting what's coming to mind, because the number 21 here, I don't know if it's significant, but it's coming to mind. You know how when we're 21 we are like super carefree, we have freedom, we, you know, it's like, you know how they say your 20s are the times for you to make mistakes? Well, your 20s, it feels like 40s for you in this reading. I don't know why. Like, you're 20, I feel like you didn't really get that chance to really play or to feel like to have that freedom, okay? And your higher self is calling you now and saying it's time for you to release anything, okay, that doesn't really honor your divine feminine energy here. Anything that doesn't allow for you to rest when you feel like you need to rest, okay? Anything that doesn't allow for you to take care of yourself or self-care. If you feel guilty about self-care, your higher self wants you to stop that right now. It's actually kind of telling you that you're acting too grown, or like, I don't know what that is, but it's like, it's kind of like they just want you to play. They want you to calm down. They want you to be like, you know, like, I feel like you're too focused on are you okay? Do you feel like a project? Okay, do you feel like a project that you have to keep working on? Because that's what they're bringing me here too, is someone feeling like they're constantly working on themselves and never really feeling content on the inside about the work that they've done or be proud of the work that they've done. It's almost like they're ready to get on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, never really taking the time to sit and really appreciate the amount of work you have been doing, okay? Because there's something here that you are overlooking. You're in a place in your life right now where this divine feminine energy is calling for you to connect, okay? Your inner divine feminine is calling you to connect to her right now, all right? That is a message that I'm feeling very strongly. And I think the way that she wants you to connect is to let go of there's something you have to look at here. Exactly. That's why it's like a hidden pattern that has been playing out. Okay, what fuels you? What drives you? Group number one, because that's what she wants to talk about. What is the thing that is driving you? Okay, and being practical about the things that is driving you so that you have the energy that you need to do all the things that you need to do, and also have the time for yourself as well, to where you're not feeling like you're spreading yourself too thin. Okay, she's also asking you, what can you delegate? What can you like let go of? Okay, I feel like you are a big dreamer. You are definitely well, the divine feminine card definitely coming up. I feel like you're definitely someone who is very, very, very creative. You're also very responsible for a lot of people, maybe, or a lot of things. It feels to me like there's a lot in your care, right? And you're so devoted to these things that you're caring for, that also you're not allowing yourself to fully be present in a way where something is not depleting you. Okay, allow yourself to be present. Allow yourself to be present. It's very important for you. The work is there, the work will remain, yes, but if you're too tired to do the work, who's going to do it? If you're too burnt out to do the things that you know you want to do, how are you going to get over that? So I feel like that's what she's bringing here. The power animal here for you is wasp spirit. Wasp spirit says sometimes life stings. Sometimes life stings. Are you the type of person who kind of like, do you take things too personally? The only reason you're also taking these things too personally is because you don't give yourself enough time to process the things that you need to process, or you don't give yourself enough time to really look at your emotions or even support your emotions. It doesn't matter. Anger is an important emotion that we need, okay? So if you're the type of person that just likes to put your anger down, be like, okay, well, you just don't want to rock the boat, you just want to be peaceful and blah, 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 blah. While that's all fine and good, you're also creating a heaviness, okay, that's going to weigh you down by pushing these things to the bottom, by pushing your emotions down and not looking at them and not like supporting yourself, okay? By not supporting yourself and your emotions, it's weighing you down. It's weighing this beautiful divine feminine energy, this bright energy, this loving energy, okay, of yeah, it's like this soft, beautiful energy that you do have, but I think life made you strong very fast. Okay, life made you hard very, very fast. So that's definitely what your higher self wants to talk about now. Is that struggle is over. Okay, that struggle is over. I feel like you're really in a new place in your life right now. This divine feminine energy, the way that she wants to connect with you is that moving forward, the mindset that you're using to take care of your obligations, your responsibilities and whatnot, it wants you to do things from a place of ease, from a place of happiness, from a place of joy. Okay, not seeing your obligations as something that's too heavy of a burden for you to carry. Okay, because of something that, something that must have happened before. Sometimes life stinks, and this thing that happened, it was out of your control. So don't take it personally. Don't take it on your own self. Don't carry that burden that you're already carrying too much stuff. Okay, you're already carrying too many things. Let some of these things go. It has nothing for you anymore. Just let them go. Okay, sometimes life stinks, and that's just the truth. That's the fact. It's okay, because there's okay, another thing that your higher self really, really, really needs you to hear right now is that you're actually, I feel like you're definitely on the right path, and you're doing everything in your power to do, like, to follow, not even to follow rules, but like to keep your life in check. Okay. To be a civilized adult, to be someone who, like, they have their goals, they have a good head on their shoulder. Thank you. Moon in Capricorn. Practicality. The only thing negative about Capricorn is that it can bury itself at work. It buries itself in work because it doesn't want to focus on some of the other things that needs its attention. Okay, because those things, they're emotional. They're too, yeah, like. And honestly, sometimes Capricorn can see vulnerability as weakness. Sometimes that's why they bury themselves into work. So someone in here might be Capricorn, or you might be dealing with a Capricorn. It doesn't really matter, but we're gonna move forward, okay? 10, yeah, exactly. 10th house of career, 10th house of career, of achievements. And we also have here number 64. 64 goes down to 10. So 10, 10, 10, 10. Like, you're doing everything 10-10. You're doing everything that you can be doing. What your higher self really wants to advise you to let go of now is the weight of your responsibilities. Okay, you're looking at them through a burnt out lens. Okay, so rest, like, take care of yourself, do everything that you need to do. But like, when you're doing your responsibilities and your obligations, they want you to start doing it from a place of joy, from a place of peace, from a place of like gratitude of even having, chores to do, having a house that you can take care of, having things that you can do, like, oftentimes we think we don't want to do anything, but like, you would die if you weren't doing anything. Okay. Like, you wouldn't feel good about not doing anything, because we need a purpose. The soul loves having a purpose, right? But what makes it easier for us to go through our purpose is, again, having gratitude for having a purpose to begin with, because then it feels like things flow with ease for you. You're not tired, because you're like getting your energy from something that's empowering, from this divine feminine energy that wants to give, that wants to nurture, that wants to also, like, protect something, that wants to take care of something. Okay, there's a very maternal energy here that doesn't want to be like, it's like, yeah, matriarchy. And stop self-sacrificing. Okay, that's a hidden pattern that you've been doing, self-sacrificing yourself to where you spread yourself so thin, giving to so many things. Okay, giving to so many things. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into tarot. Let's see what tarot has to say here. Exactly, there's a lot of interference, and that's what your higher self wants to talk to you about today. All right, did we not talk about happiness? Exactly. You had the happy list, I guess. Literally, happiness came out for you. Okay, so I get it now. I get it now. You have been working. You've been a worker bee, okay? My group number ones. And while your higher self loves that you're a hard worker, you do everything to a T, you dot your I's, you cross your T's, I think what really needed to change again was you taking the time to create a sacred space for this divine feminine energy where you connect with. It's like and also seeing yourself as that. Okay, because your inner divine feminine is waking up and she wants to spend time with you. She wants to spend a lot of time with you. And I feel like there's also some things that she didn't get to do. Exactly, because guess what? I kept saying that, number 21, you have a lot of freedom when you're 21. You're like, the world is your oyster at that point. You're feeling free from authorities, authority figures in your life, like your parents. And yeah, like, but that's the thing, is if you have so much freedom like that without direction, it's chaos, right? But I feel like you are a person of order, my group number ones, and you overstood, like you understood the business. You did the business even more than you were supposed to do it, okay? You overdid your work here. It's what I'm getting. It's like you were very stubborn about, like, yeah, discipline. Yes, you're a very disciplined person, and it's great. It's great, but I also think that it's time for you to start taking time out for yourself, okay? Because obviously work is very, very important to you. Your career really matters to you. I think your career and who you are as a person, they're like woven into each other. And yeah, it takes a toll on you when something is going wrong at work. So we have here for you, look at this. Okay, so your higher self is saying that there's interference in your energy because there's so much thoughts going on, and some of you in here might be self-sabotaging yourself. Okay, be practical. Be very practical. Your higher self up here is actually showing you all your great qualities, okay? Understanding that yes, life will fall, but also we're gonna get up and we're gonna keep moving. And that's what it really, really wants to remind you of, is to not allow some of life's challenges to really get to you, to where you're telling yourself, oh, you're not worth it, or like you're not like also check the voice within you that is nurturing you. What is the voice that is nurturing you? Is it a negative or a positive one? Because with interference here, this is someone who thinks that they're stuck, but they have everything in their tool. Okay, they have everything. They have all the tools that they need in order to dig themselves out of whatever grave they've been, to whatever grave they thought to be dead in. Okay, so they're really calling on you to stop this. Okay, your higher self, this is what your higher self wants to talk about. Stop worrying, stop overthinking. Anything that's over, stop it now. Okay, come back home to yourself. Remember why you started doing the things that you were doing. What was the original intention before life got into it, before people's opinion got into it, before all these things got into it? What was the original, okay, intention of what it is that you wanted to do? What was the original intention? Because that's what they want. And it was happiness. It was bringing yourself happiness, and then the happiness going to other people as well through yourself, because people that you meet are going to be feeling this soft energy about you too. So they really want you to go back to your inner child here. This is about the inner child, happiness. You never got to live your childhood, okay? It was because you had to be strong sooner or faster, something, I don't know. But your higher self now is saying, this is the time to do that. This is the time to play. This is the time to go shopping, okay? This is the time to, like, I meant shopping as in, like, desire wise. Like, what are the things you want to see? Like, it's kind of like spirit is giving you, yeah, like, unlimited Amex card to, like, go ahead. What do you want? Go shop. Like, enjoy yourself. I just want you to take the day off, okay? And go, like, spoil yourself a little bit here. They want you to feel this richness, not materially, but also spiritually, okay? Because this is a long-standing thing that has been playing out. I feel like you've been working from from a different lens, from a place of a burnt out, or like from a survival mode kind of thing, right? And also, it all happened because there was a voice that you heard, there was a voice that was instilled in you, okay? About maybe how to bring into fruition what it is that you want to bring in. But if you keep listening to this, you're not going to be able to connect to this beautiful energy and create something from out of here. You know why? Because you're going to be burnt out. You're so burnt out. it's like the things that you're carrying could be easier if you change something within your mindset, within your perspective. And it's from this divine feminine, by taking care of yourself, by putting yourself first, okay, by eating, nourishing yourself, doing all these things, right? Because it makes it easier for you to move, for you to flow, okay? And also be receptive, be open. You're already doing everything that you need to do. Just, yeah, be receptive and be open, okay, for this alignment to come in. What was the last card? Mother of Cups. Look at you. Queen of Cups. This is a Scorpionic card. This is a card of Scorpio. Venus of this, yeah, like this is the divine feminine energy wants to, like, it really wants you now. It wants your attention, and she just feels very neglected by you. She feels like, you know, you've been working so hard, you've been doing it. This will be like, you know how, like, if you're a parent, been working, you have no time for your kids, whatever you didn't have time for is what's calling you now, because you know it feels like your kids, which is your nervous system here, it's like your kid is already, it's overreacting, trying to get your attention. It's like you're, yes, something here is trying to get your attention, and it doesn't want you to be burnt out before you start to give it time, okay? Okay, group number one, this is what your higher self wants to reveal to you, is that you are on a very, very fertile ground, a very fertile soil that you can plant so many beautiful things in your garden right now if you stop overthinking, if you stop like telling yourself that you're not worth that beautiful garden, okay? If you've been doing this with the Eight of Swords here, if you've been feeling like you're stuck, or you're saying things to keep yourself stuck, it's over for that, because that's what's growing on your fertile ground right now. It's very important for you to be aware of everything that you're saying to yourself. And I will give you an exercise. If there's something in your head that's coming up that's not good, immediately I want you to look at it. Take a step back, be the observer, look at it and be like, okay, I get that, and that's a trigger for me, but I'm going to put a positive affirmation on it. Trigger statement and true statements, okay? And be honest with yourself about why you're triggered, because honestly, you might just be tired. You might just be actually tired. Like, you're tired and you need to rest, you know? So that's why, yeah, like you're feeling like you don't have the energy to do all the things that you want to do, okay? So, yes, focus on your happiness. That's what I'm getting for you. We're going to move forward to seeing. That was actually very straightforward for you. They just want you to like connect. They want you to like go frolic around the garden somewhere, like go talk to fairies. Like, I don't know if you believed in those things, but like, yeah, do that if that's what you feel like it. Whatever helps you connect to your inner child and also your divine feminine energy is what your higher self wants you to focus on, not because you've been working so hard to where you're neglecting parts of yourself that need your attention now, okay? Because you've definitely come out of something here. You culminated a cycle 10-10. Remember, you culminate. Oh, there's another 10 for us. Okay, you definitely culminated something, and you are the master of something. You're the master of whatever field you're in, okay? You were the best person for the job. Remember I told you, I said you've been doing this work and you do it too well, okay? You do it so well to where your higher self is looking at you now. They're like, okay, like, can we like just enjoy what we have achieved so far before, like, you know, yeah. That's what I'm getting here, because with the Mother of Cups in the north, follow your north star. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is like, there's so much treasure at the bottom here that I need you to look at. And don't be scared. Don't be afraid to dig deep into your own self, into who you are, okay? Love yourself. Love all those parts of yourself. It's like, I don't know if you're seeing, like, you know, I don't know. I feel like some of you in here, yeah, definitely check out the voice, okay? That is pretended to be your own in your own mind, okay? Because something is, yeah, that, yes, that needs to be flushed out immediately. If you're hearing negative, you know, thoughts, if you're feeling like you're always having anxiety or you're always anxious or something. And also, it's coming to mind that it may have been this energy, okay, whatever it is, this hidden pattern has actually been in your bloodline. It's been in the family for a while now. And I think you, whoever's here, you're, again, spiritually inclined to like to like kind of detect this pattern, and you want to put a stop to this. Okay, so we're gonna move forward again to, let's see what magical spell cards your higher self wants for you, like prayers. Okay, full moon energy for you, potent energy for you, okay, to work with, that can help you, okay, release this energy, release and flush out this energy. This energy of overthinking and self-sabotaging yourself. Like you telling yourself, oh, I don't even need to apply to that place because guess what? Well, they're not gonna even, they're not looking for someone like me. You know, I don't have what it takes, or this, and this. And it's like you are overqualified, my group number one. Anyone will be lucky to have you as a co-worker, as a partner, as a friend, as whatever. Anyone would be lucky to have you because your energy is one that loves service. You came here to be of service, but remember to always be of service to yourself first, because that's how you're in service to others. It's a mirror. You're a mirror. Okay, so let's see what your higher self wants you to know, and your spirit guides as well. Oh, psychic protection. Yep, psychic protection. Psychic protection. Okay, yeah. Psychic protection against anything that has been interfering in your energy and has been lying to you about how overqualified you are, about how anyone would be so lucky to have you work for them or to be their friend, to be anything, okay? Psychic protection says, around me now a shield of gold protecting me strong and bold. Yes, this full moon energy, this full moon in Scorpio was definitely helping you flush out fears and doubts about yourself. Any stories that you've been telling yourself that you're not worth it, that full moon energy was there to protect your aura and also really help you like stay in your aura, be grounded in your own self, be grounded in your own strength. Okay, I want to see another one. Actually, they're calling me to do something else. Okay, let's get this one. This is the gateway of light, the gateway of light activation. So let's see what's being activated for you. Okay, let's see what your higher self is working with you, what your higher self wants you to activate. Okay, connected to the divine feminine energy, your inner divine feminine. How to connect with her. Thank you. Oh, yes, look at that. Yes, yes, yes. It's all about the heart. It's all about compassion, right? Compassionate and unconditional love, okay? All right. See? This says Stargate Heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. Exactly. Coming from a place of abundance, okay? Stop telling yourself that you are lacking anything. Right now, you do not lack anything. Yes, you may not see it right now, right here, but you are never lacking anything at all, okay? You are thriving in abundance. You are fertile with abundance. I'm telling you, my group number ones. Never forget that about yourself. And your higher self really wants you to acknowledge that, yes, though you went through something, you went through a pain, that pain you won't feel again, but you learned that lesson, and that's all that mattered there. You learned that lesson, you saw your own strength, okay? And that's why it's time for you to clear out whatever, heart, whatever, yes, whatever has been blocking your heart, because that's another way that the divine feminine really shines. Heart chakra opening, unlocking and generosity. Also, within the Six of Cups, you're gonna be getting, like, I feel like you're gonna be feeling nostalgic or getting reminded. The way that this divine feminine energy is gonna show herself to you is that you're gonna keep remembering the past, or you're gonna keep being pulled to the past in a way of like, oh, remember when you wanted to do this and this and this, but like you couldn't do it because maybe you felt like you had to go to school or you had to do something, right? It's like that is what you wants to connect with you right now. Something is coming back around from the past, okay? Because now it's time for you to fully experience something that you never got to experience because you sacrificed something innocent at an early age. Okay? Yeah, in order for you to grow, like to learn, to, yeah, I don't know, in order for you to master something faster, okay? Faster than anyone else probably could have. Okay. Because we saw career here, I would like to, because we have the 10th house, I would like to pull out some cards here from your higher self. Some cards here from the purposeful career to see what your higher self wants you to focus on as well, okay? Maybe like what is it within this interference, okay, that your higher self is like, no, go in there, go look at it, like go in there, okay? Do not let the fear hold you back because you're meant to do something, okay? So let's see what your higher self wants to say about that. Where was the fear holding you back? Thank you. Communicate. Communicate. Okay. Communicate. All right. Maybe something you need to share. Okay. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. All right. Don't be afraid to speak your mind at all. Communicate. Sharing your voice to speak your truth will show your authenticity and expression. You have a talent in the communication field. Yep. You have a talent in the communication field. Okay. Maybe you're scared of your own voice, you know? That's the thing, yeah. Like there's something about you that you're running away from, okay? Or that you're so afraid to put out there. And it's like, that's your true essence. Like, that's your divine feminine energy. So before you even share this with people or anyone, please sit with yourself first. Like, sit with her first, nurture her first, protect her first, okay? Before you open her to the world, okay? And make sure you're feeling really good about this thing before you share it, you know? Yeah, like, yeah. Attention. I kept saying, I kept saying your divine feminine wants some attention from you. Like she's craving it. She's craving some me time right now. Okay. And it says attention. Be careful in making decisions with your finances. Prioritize your needs over your wants as it affects your harmony in your cash flow. Okay. Prioritize your needs over your wants. Exactly. Your needs over your wants. Okay. All right. Exactly. Like, what is it that you've been taught that you wanted that made you neglect your needs? Because that's the pattern that your higher self wants you to break out of now. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm also feeling calm for you because this divine feminine energy, I just really want to like tell her how much I love her and I'm sorry for neglecting her. And like, yeah, I promise I'm gonna take care of myself now. I won't ignore my emotions anymore. If something hurts me, I wanna cry about it and nurture and give myself, you know, some treats or do whatever I need to do, okay? And just really take care of myself. All right. So because of that, I'm gonna look at this affirmation cards. Okay. Moon deck affirmation cards. Okay. Let's see what your divine feminine, what she needs to know right now. Okay. Or what she wants you to know right now. Yep. All right. So first one, I'm telling you. She feels like a master manifester to me. She feels like she's a master manifester. She just needs to sit, okay, and feel very rested before she gets back on her horse and rides, okay? Rides into whatever it is that she's going for. And fly. Honestly, yeah, it's flying. It's wings. Exactly. Wings. Like you've grown wings, like fly, okay? You may have had broken wings, but now your wings stretch them farther, okay? I welcome clear vision and inspired action. I welcome clear vision and inspired action. Exactly. Clear vision. Clear vision, okay? Clear vision and inspired action. Exactly. Don't self sabotage yourself, okay? If there are too many thoughts in your head, calm down. Welcome clear vision, okay? Because I feel like you have a lot of potential. You just need to channel it correctly. You just need to channel them like practically, okay? Exactly. I love myself. Oh, I can't. Oh, group number ones, okay? The Divine Feminine is calling you. She says, I love myself completely and unconditionally. I love myself completely and unconditionally. Group number one, if there are parts of you that you're ashamed of, those are the parts that need your attention now, okay? Stop burying yourself into work. It's time for you to heal. It's time for you to look at something. But also look at it from a place of no judgment, from a place of literally like, what would you tell your friend, okay? I love myself completely and unconditionally. And I welcome clear vision and inspired action. I want one more. Okay, I guess we got two more. Wow, that's very beautiful. Yep. Self-love, self-love. Like self-love at the expense of self-sacrificing or self-sabotaging, okay? The rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. Deep breaths, exactly. If you're feeling anxious from this Eight of Swords energy, the rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. Ultimately, you are in charge. You are in control. That's what that's saying. And then the last card we have for you, I focus on what is working, okay? I focus on what is working. I told you earlier, I said, you're very overqualified for this work that you do. So never, ever, ever think that if something didn't work out the way you wanted it to work out, that it was your fault, that maybe you could have done this, this, and this, and this, and this. No, don't put that burden on yourself, please. Focus on all the things that you have achieved now. Look at how far you have gotten yourself today, okay? That's all you need to look at so that you can keep going, all right? My group number ones, I enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm sending you so much love and hugs, okay? And please take care of yourself, all right? I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello there, my group number two. Welcome to your reading where we're taking a look at a secret that your higher self is ready to reveal to you, okay? About a hidden pattern or a hidden or unconscious, subconscious pattern that has been playing out that you're now ready to release, okay? Because you have what it takes to release it. Now you're just ready, okay? You've been sensing this pattern that your higher self wants to confirm to you what's been playing out, okay? Okay, so I hope you're doing well wherever you are. The card that drew you in is Tantric Journey. Okay, you chose here my King Cobra. And Tantric Journey with the number 42 here says, the frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our essential experiences with ourselves and with another, okay? With ourselves and with another. Tantric energy is associated to sexual energy because that's our life force, right? But it's not just for that, right? And I really feel like, but honestly, let's just open these supporting cards because this is the astrology that has to do with like astrology wise, where this is affecting, where this hidden unconscious energy is. And this is also a power animal that your higher self is bringing to you now, okay? Like wisdom that your higher self has to share for you in order to help you release or whatever. I don't know. But this one here says seduction. Let me tell you, group number two. I didn't even see this card before. I don't even think I've ever seen this one before. But like Tantric Journey and seduction, oh my god, like it's very, very sensual energy for sure. I feel like your energy is very seductive, okay? Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, okay? Of luck, of feeling like yes, of even like, free money coming to you sometimes. And Pisces is the last house, right? Of our undoing, okay? Okay. I don't even know where to go with this, but I want to see this too. So this says, okay, yeah, so your supporting power animal is Sandpiper Spirit, be playful, and also claim your independence. Claim your independence with tantric journey. Okay, I almost have no idea what is going on here because oh wait. Okay, I think I get it. I think your higher self is trying to tell you that you don't know this about yourself, maybe how seductive your energy is, how easy or how like hypnotic your energy almost is. It's like when you're being playful. Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, claim your independence and be playful. Claim your independence and be playful. Your high self is definitely making me dig group number two because you feel very mysterious to me. Okay? And I don't know if you know this about yourself. Your energy feels very like, yeah, that's what tantric energy is. So I feel like your higher self is saying that you're in a very, very, very seductive energy right now, of this tantric energy. I feel like you're a tantrika. You're someone who knows how to manipulate energy. Okay, just by you being playful or by you being like, I don't know, just by you, just like without you putting too much energy into it, in a way of like without you using too much mental energy or something like that. It's almost like your energy is so seductive that like it's like a siren. Yeah, it's like a siren. Like once you start, I don't even know. I don't know what your magic is, but once you hone in on what makes you you, what makes you feel like you are magic, this tantric energy, it's even more amplified. And I think it's true play. It's playfulness. It's like don't take things too seriously because it's almost like the more you put in energy of you trying to, that mental energy of you being so serious, I think the more whatever it is that you're trying to call in pulls further away from you because you're using too much energy, you're using too much power to make something come into fruition for you. When it's like with you, the way your energies works, it's like things just see you and they're like, wow, I just want to like court you, I want to buy you gifts, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you're like, wait, I didn't even ask for that, like I don't even want any of that, like what's going on, like, you know. Wow, I really love this for you because oh my god, I feel like so many things are gonna happen to you and you wouldn't even know. You'd be like, what is going on? I feel like so many people are gonna be drawn to you because they find your energy so like again so seductive. They're seduced by your energy. They're like they can't like oh just be careful like of obsessive spirits around you or obsessive people around you. If someone wants too much of you, be careful of those people, all right? Yes, your higher self is definitely highlighting that you are a very, very, very sensual being. And I feel like your senses are definitely coming online now. So it's time to start working on them. And it's time to know the power that you hold through this tantric energy because honestly, that's what's pulling things and pushing things away from you, okay? So it's also important for you to know what are your energy levels. Like, how do you, like, okay, so if you wake up and you take care of yourself, like you took the extra time to do your makeup or to do something to beautify or amplify, the way that you look or to feel sexy or whatever that is, watch out people around you are, okay? Watch, just observe. I feel like your higher self really wants you to observe so you can learn about your own self through the way people are perceiving you, through the way people are looking at you, okay? That's going to give you a key to how, again, how seductive your energy is, or like to how hypnotic your energy is, okay? I think you you feel like the void to me as well. It's like, okay, let's tap into tarot. I don't know. I do not know, okay? But yes, claim your independence. Claim your independence for sure. That's what your higher self wants you to know, is that you can stand alone. You don't need anybody. And I say that only because especially if you've been codependent, okay, if you can't own your own opinions, if you always need a second opinion, if you always like seek external validation, no. Your higher self is calling you to stop right now. It's saying like you are the one that almost people want to add, like it's saying everything that you've been seeking from the outside is actually coming from within you. Tantric journey. Okay, I have no idea. So, Prince of Wands, dance to the beat of your own drums, okay? Dancing to the beat of your own drums. Stop seeking validation. Do not even, exactly, like there's something that is so magical and unique about your energy that your higher self wants you to start honoring, okay? It wants you to honor that, and it wants you to claim your independence in that. And also to be playful, okay? Because I also feel like this energy is a playful energy for you. It's like when you're testing out different things, when you're like, oh, I feel like changing my hair to green today. No, to like, I feel like switching my hair. I feel like dyeing my hair. Ooh, I feel like I want to change my wardrobe. Ooh, I feel like that's how you amplify this tantric energy. I feel that's how you amplify it. That's how like you start to sense what truly feels good and authentic to you, okay? To you, not anyone else, to you, what feels good to your senses. That's what your higher self wants you to start doing now, is focusing on things that feels very, very, very good to your senses, okay? And also to not be looking out to people to feel something about you or to fill your own cup. With this seductive energy, I like I said, I feel like you don't know this about yourself. You don't know how sensual and seductive your energy is to other people. I feel like when people meet you, they probably like want to own you, or they want to like they yeah, I don't know. That's why I was saying like be careful with people that are like way too obsessed with you, because you don't need those people, okay? That means there's something lacking from their lives that they're using you, your beautiful sensual energy, to want to fill, and you don't need that, okay? No, don't let people put you on a pedestal, on too much of a pedestal. Here is what I'm getting. Or like maybe they do, and that's why they want to like keep you, like they don't want to share you with a lot of people, or like, I'm just getting with this seduction energy here, like there are times where maybe people want to hide you away from other people because maybe you're so sexy, or like you're so like, I don't know. I keep getting here, someone doesn't want to share you, like someone doesn't want to share you at all. You know why? It's because they love this energy about you. They love how it makes them feel. You make people feel complete. Exactly. This says um what did this say? The frequency of tantric journey helps us unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness. Exactly. I feel like people look at you and they want to like, and you being you, I also feel like maybe you like being owned, or like, because this tantric energy also is an energy of devotion. Like you love being devoted to like partnerships, or like yin and yang or something like that. Like you sense that, you know that, and you want that kind of thing in your life as well. But I also feel like the side message here is your higher self saying don't get codependent on the people who you like, who knows how good your energy feels to them and they want to keep you, okay? Take that if it resonates, all right? That message is not for everybody, but just take that if it resonates. Let's keep going here with tarot. Yeah. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Prince of Wands, because, when it comes to court cards in the tarot, court cards are usually talking about other people, right? And with this Prince of Wands energy, I feel like there's someone who, like, again, take that if it resonates. There's someone who feels like they have the vision of how they want like life to look, and somehow you fit perfectly. They have sensed you, okay? Your energy has seduced them, and they want to put you and fit you into that vision of their life, okay? And what if that's not what you want? What if that's not, it's important to think of those things. Let's see what this is. The Chariot reverse. Okay. Success. Yeah. Okay. With the way also this woman is towering over all the land here, I kind of feel like that's your higher self is telling you that's how big your tantric energy is, your life force is, okay? Your life force feels good. It brings people in. It's hypnotic, okay? People can almost get lost into you. And it's an unconscious thing for, I feel like it's definitely unconscious for you. You don't even know that this happens. I'm not sure. How about you let me know in the comments? But I kind of feel like this is unconscious for you, because I'm feeling like I'm saying that and I'm seeing someone's face like, really, like, oh my god, like I don't even think, like, huh, I have no idea. It's like you almost don't know how big, how impactful your energy is. It draws people, it hypnotizes people, and it just, I don't know, like, I don't know what it is. But that's what your higher self wanted to talk about. And I think the real message is really in here. Claim your independence. Know that you can stand alone. Take this if it resonates, okay? I think the reason that your energy feels so seductive is that you feel alien or you feel mysterious to a lot of people. There's an air of mystery around you. Just like with this cat energy, it's like you have, yeah, like you have 9 lives, or there's something witchy and just, yes, exactly. Witchy, hypnotic, seductive about you. It's almost like, again, it's like a siren. It's like something and this is just your nature, this is just who you are. And I think, maybe there's times where, again, people pull you in and you almost get lost into that person's life because you like everything that they offer, maybe, or you almost get lost. Like, let me just say this in the way that I can put it best, because this is, your reading is definitely like, it wants me to dig deeper. This is what I'm saying with you, my group number 2. I feel like you have such a magical, alchemical, transformative of tantrika energy to you. Someone who is able, who's just energy. Okay, you are energy for sure. And with this Prince of Wands here, this is someone who, again, they like the things that they like, they know what they like, they do what they like, and all that stuff. And it almost feels to me like whoever this is within the this energy senses this tantric energy within you, this tantric journey. It kind of drew them in, and then in turn they maybe courted you, or they profess that, yeah, like, I really like your energy, I want, like, let's be friends, or let's travel the world together, let's do whatever together, right? And it's almost like you kind of get lost into their own lives, to where you don't really set a ground, like you're not really grounded in your own tantric energy, or in your own, yeah, in your own energetic field. Because it's like you want family, you want to build family, you want all the things that we all want, exactly, within a partner, okay? Right? Because tantric energy also has to do with the scales of balance, with Libra. I feel like your higher self is trying to say, don't sacrifice too much of your own independence because you want to build a family, or because you want to start a relationship with someone that you feel like they have everything that you want, okay? Because it's kind of like, yeah, it's just like your higher self really just wants to remind you not to get too lost in, yeah, not to get too lost in things. So group number 2 is like, I really don't even have like, this hasn't happened in a long time with my readings, where I can't like really put my finger on something. And I think it's because the energy is very, very mysterious, or it's like, I really feel like you're going through an experience that's very, very, very personal to you, like a kundalini awakening, like a kundalini energy type thing. And it's going to require you to really, really be able to sit by yourself, okay? That's all I'm going to say about this. Your higher self is calling you and saying that you've been feeling, okay? You've been feeling your own energy, and it's almost been seducing you. I feel like the ethereal realm, okay? The ethereal realm has been seducing your energy. It's been calling you in, okay? And they want you to be playful with it. They want you to play with the things that you can't really see, but you can feel them. You feel them. They're there. You can feel them, okay? But also claim your independence in a way where it's like, be stealthy. be very stealthy when you're moving, okay? Especially when you're working with this energy. Be stealthy as to allowing energies come to you and flow through you, okay? Because that's definitely what this is about. Tantric energy is about being of service, because you're like a vessel. You're definitely a vessel for these energies to be transformed, okay? For us to feel a sense of wholeness again, right? Yes. And tantrikas have energies of just like, yeah, you're just very, I don't know, your energy is just very hypnotic. And just make sure you're grounding yourself a lot. Just make sure you're grounding yourself a lot, because with the chariot reversed here, it's making me it's suggesting to me that you go between worlds a lot. You definitely go between worlds a lot, but it's even more prominent now because you're opening up your tantric energy, your life force, okay? And how that life force connects to everything else, your spirit guides who are showing up here within the hermit. I also think you so definitely your spirit guides definitely want to spend more time with you here. I feel like your higher self is telling you to connect more on a spiritual level, because that's what you're working with now with tantric journey. Is you're going to be sensing things, you're going to be feeling things, and it's going to be important for you to be grounded, and for you to be able to have authority over your own life, over your own mind, okay, over your own spirit, to be able to really master this tantric energy. Yes, you're definitely on a journey of mastery. That's why I can't put my hand on it, because like you haven't fully tapped into this yet, right? So right now, what your higher self is saying the most is that this is coming up. You cannot put it down anymore. You cannot push it down anymore. This is always going to be a part of you, and it will come up, okay? This is like, this is what life is about. This is your life force. What is your life force? Your energy, right? So I definitely think your higher self is calling you to hone in on your energy, to master your own energy, to see how you use your own energy to transmute the spaces around you, okay? By being seductive, all right? If you want something, it's almost like, oh, okay. Well, your higher self is also saying that if you want something that's kind of hard to get or playing hard to get, lower your defenses a little bit, and like use your soft side or use your seductive energy to call this thing in, because it senses that you're very, very, very seductive, okay? And also allow your seductive energy to go shop for you, okay? Allow this tantric energy to go shop for you, because it will always only bring things that is for your highest good, that is for your highest potential. This was very hard for me to do, group number 2, because now I'm getting more and more like we're talking louder, we're talking faster, the energy is picking up for sure, okay? So I feel like you're on a journey of mastery, and your mastery has to do with tantric journey, all right? Spirit also wants you to be able to dance to your own drum, in a way where life isn't just pulling you and pushing you, in a way where you are the one being like, okay, I noticed this is the energy that's open for me today, or like this is energy that's kind of depleted for me today. How do I want to feel? Okay, well, I'll do that one. That's the one I want to do. Okay, well, we're gonna go through that and go flow with that, okay? Or even if you feel a combative energy or a conflicted energy that's coming to you, you're like, okay, I get that, but I'm not gonna let you ruin my mood. I'm gonna seduce you to make you do the things that I want to do. So guess what? We're gonna play, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna dance, and I'm gonna send you back conflict. I'm gonna send you away, because guess what? You cannot thrive in my domain. I am the tantric queen. You cannot thrive in my domain, okay? And success is yours. Success is awarded to you because, again, you have this level of mastery, or you're working to achieve this level of mastery, or you are remembering this level of mastery within the hermit that you have. That you're a sage. You're a sage of energy. Period. Okay. And that's what your higher self really wants you to know. And I'm kind of, yeah, like, I feel like I'm kind of salty that it took me so long to realize this, because I'm telling you, I felt like these cards, I never touched them before. And it's so weird, because I sit with these cards almost every single day. So like, why is this so weird? Why do I feel like I'm in a different world? That's what I was feeling, was I didn't feel like I was where I was supposed to be, or like I was in a different, I don't know, okay? But it's time for you to stay grounded, because these tantric energy, yes, it's going to shift you. It's going to, okay, I'm getting it now. Within the chariot, it's going to literally pick you up, flip you over, turn you left, right, up, center, okay? I feel like you're definitely going to be going on a journey of, what's it called? What's this called? Astral. Yes, astral. Yes, astral projection, astral whatever. Okay, I feel like your higher self is also saying that maybe you don't know that you have been doing some, you have been leaving your body. You have been leaving your body and coming back, and you don't even know this is happening. So I think your higher self wants you to claim your independence and your authority here and now into like, okay, understanding, hey, I've shifted to the spiritual plane, or hey, something like that. Something like that, because you're definitely traveling between worlds. My group number 2. You're traveling between worlds, okay? And you might quite literally feel like you can't like you might be feeling like you're ungrounded right now, and I just think it's because of this. So don't stress out too much about it, okay? Don't stress out too much about this, because I think it's you're coming to be aware of our life force, okay? And when it comes to life force, when it comes to spirit guides, higher beings, it transcends the 3D mindset, and it also would even shake the 3D mind, okay? The 3D mind that we have, right? So I feel like you're definitely on a journey right now where you're opening or creating a different body, a different space, your astral body, to be able to work with your tantric energies, okay? And your tantric energy, you're definitely never going to see it with your two physical eyes. So this is something that you need to really work with on a very internal level, okay? With yourself, with your higher self, with your spirit guides. Everyone is showing up here, okay? This is Virgo. Virgo is like devotion to spirit, devotion to your work, devotion to the things that you find very sacred. But again, they also want you to really play with this thing and do not let it scare you or put fear in your mind, okay? Because you are like a cat. You're stealthy in this world, in this tantric world of, maneuvering the spiritual realms. All right. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to move on because I don't know. I don't know. You made me feel vulnerable. You made me feel like this is my field. I know what I'm doing, but then you made me feel like I was in a different world where I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know where I'm going with this. And I was about to back out. But then again, I think that's what you may be feeling right now, is you're feeling ungrounded and not maybe knowing, having all the answers. But I promise you, the answers are coming. Number one, just remember to be playful. Number two, and number three, always remember to ground yourself, okay? Ground yourself. Some of these things here, I think they're just going to be very personal to you, okay? I've already given you my message today, and whatever you're going to be uncovering has to do with your higher self. It has to do with you and your Kundalini journey with yourself, okay? And please, group number 2, let me know what resonated for you in this reading, because this was a first for me for sure. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, it's been a while since I felt that kind of energy where I literally felt like, yes, I'm seeing these cards in front of me, but I did not feel like I was here. I felt like I was looking at I was in something else that I'm not familiar with, and it kind of scared. Like there was a bit of a fear that I was sensing. Okay, so don't worry. I think this is all like spiritual. You're a sage. Remember I said that? You are definitely a sage, and you're going to need a lot of alone time to sit, alone and quiet time to sit with this energy, because it brings you a lot of success. It fills your cup, okay? Whatever it is that you're seeking from the external world, this thing is what fills it, okay? This tantric energy, your life force, is definitely what fills your own cup. And you being able to shift energy, move energy, and having energy, the matrix sensing you when you walk in, like, nope, I know you're meant to, I know you think you're in charge, but like, I'm in charge kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like you're actually getting an invite. You're definitely getting an invite. It's almost an invite slash an initiation for you now to be like, okay, well, this is how I want that to go. And yes, it could have been conflict before that came to my doorstep. Well, I'm going to meet you with joy. Hi, how are you? What do you want? Do you want to dance with me? Because I'm joy. That's the energy I'm getting here. It's like, no, you shifting things back and saying, nope, I didn't ask for you. I didn't send for you, so you can't even come here. That's what I'm getting here. So we're going to move forward. Okay, trust. All right. Like I said, okay? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's a confirmation for me then. Okay, trust. Exactly. Trust. I am safe. I am secure. In love, I trust. Exactly. Trust. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Your higher self definitely wants to play with you. Like they want like your higher self definitely is egging you on into spiritual energy and to like sense them and to feel them, to play with them. Okay, to be like hi, if you feel like a gentle tap on your shoulder, or if you feel like, you know, there's a presence near you, something. That's a tantric journey that I feel like you're going on for sure, is to experience wholeness through your sensual experiences. I am safe, I am secure. In love, I trust. My fate endures. Exactly. Like I said, just be careful of people who like, yeah, people who see this energy about you, who sees how big your energy is, and they just want to keep it for themselves. Because no, no, okay? Yeah. And again, that message isn't for everyone. It's for only those that it resonates with. This energy of like orbiting around someone. It's almost like, you know, someone senses your tantric energy, your seductive energy, your hypnotic energy, and they get hypnotized by it so much so that they, you know, they want you to be in their orbit of whatever, you know, so they can feel happy, to where you almost lose a sense of who you are because you got so pulled into their own life. Okay, what else do we need to know? Glamour. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, group number 2. When you sit and do your makeup, and when you do something that helps you enhance your beauty, anything, it amplifies this tantric energy of, yeah, it amplifies your senses. It amplifies your sensuality. And when we're being sensual, we're also being in flow. Okay, we're like actually experiencing life how it's meant to be experienced. Glamour here says, into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. Exactly. Into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. Meaning, again, you can shift things, okay? And when you're in places where you feel like you are feeling ungrounded, trust. Trust, okay? Trust. Because it's going to be important for you to open up a space for this hermit mode here. This hermit is a journey within. This hermit is a journey within that you're going to be embarking on, and your higher self definitely has been calling you to do that. Okay, so that's what your higher self wants to reveal to you, is that you have a very tantric energy that is kind of even getting stronger or more amplified now. It's like a full moon. Like, what do you like? You know how people feel crazy on a full moon? You feel like a full moon, but you don't even know you're a full moon. You just go into people and then they start reacting to your energy, and you're like, wait, huh? That's what I'm getting here for you, my group number 2s. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. What else do I want to do here for you? I wanted to pull out some purposeful career. Let's see what we have, what your higher self wants you to know from this, what your higher self wants you to focus on, for you to be able to tap into this tantric energy. Marketing, assistance. Okay. Mentor. Yeah, I said you're a sage. You're someone with it. Okay. This mentor is reading both ways for me, because I definitely feel like you're on a self-mastery journey of yourself, by yourself. But mentor here says someone is willing to share experiences in their field that would motivate you to do better. Your work and teachings inspire others. Exactly. Your work and teachings inspires others. That's that tantric energy again. So use this, because this is something that I feel like you can help people come into balance with their own tantric energy, with their own life force energy, to where things are moving at a state of flow for them, okay, at a place of ease for them, okay, to where their senses are feeling nourished or open, and their senses are feeling good, you know. And then we have assistance here. There are some resources you have overlooked that will help you resolve your financial issues. Someone is willing to help you recover, okay? Like I said, with these court cards here, okay, so the other message here is, I feel like with this Prince of Wands, it doesn't matter if it's a woman or a man, but it feels like someone is coming in, someone again who knows what they want. They know how to do, like, they know what they want, okay? They know what they want. They've been through the journey before, and I think this person is definitely coming in to help you as well, to help you master your tantric energy, to where again you're not just being pulled and pushed by life, okay, to where you're not just having higher highs and lower lows. There has to be a balance. That's what your tantric energy is saying here. Is not to overuse your energy, or again suppress your energy. And then we have marketing. You are good at promotion. Do you not see all of this has to do with work? Marketing. You are good at promotions. Apply different marketing strategies to grow your business and continue to innovate to attract more sales. Okay. Continue to innovate to attract more sales. You're seductive. You're good at promoting yourself. Exactly. You're good at promoting yourself, especially when it comes to, again, things that will bring you. You definitely have an air of luck around you, okay? Use this. Use this to work into your favor. And don't feel bad about that. Okay? There's a reason we're able to manipulate energy. You can manipulate energy to work in your favor, okay? All right, okay. Last thing I want to do for you is we're going to check out your affirmation cards, okay? Wow, group number 2s. You gave me a run for my money. Oh. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know. Also, it's going to be important for you to, like, know what you want, okay? Like, the reason that you may be confused is that you haven't fully outlined. You have all this potential, you have all this energy, you can see it happening, or maybe you can't, and that's part of the problem too. But like start thinking of what you want to see. What do you want? Like, what do you want? You know, what do you want? Wow, okay. Definitely going through a transformative process for sure. And like I said, you're moving between worlds right now. I feel like you're in the creative spiritual world, but also you're here in the physical, but also you're connecting with your guides. And then, you know, there's so much going on for my group number 2s. All right. But that's what your higher self really wanted to highlight, is that these things are happening. Yes. And don't think that they're just a fantasy. No, but play with them, okay? I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. That means you're not forcing things to happen. You're waiting for them to happen at the time that they're supposed to happen, okay? And slowly but surely, everything will be in the right place, where it's supposed to be. Divine timing, yes, okay. Divine timing is what your higher self wants you to remember also. Okay, we also have here, yep, I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. Be free. I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. Do you see that this is a full moon? Like I said, you feel like a full moon. Be the full moon. Oh, and the last card that I have for you is, when I let others shine, I shine too. When I let others shine, I shine too. Okay, I think I have to cover that. And you see again, that's yeah, like your work has to do with people here. It has to do with things. It has to do with places. Like you could probably feel the energy in places and see if it's like beneficial for you or if it's not. Like what do you want to work with? What type of herbs and stuff like that. You are very, very, very sensitive spirit and soul. Tap into it. Use it, okay? Use your seductive energy to manipulate things to working out in your favor, even when those things try to act like they won't. Claim your own independence. All right, this is all that I'm seeing for you, my group number 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, and confirmation. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello there, my group number 3. Welcome to your reading where we're taking a look at your higher self and the secret that your higher self is ready to reveal to you, okay, at this time because of the Scorpio full moon, okay? Unconscious, subconscious patterns that your higher self is ready to reveal to you now so that you can release it, okay? This is inspired by the Scorpio full moon that we just had, all right? I hope you're doing well wherever you are. The card that drew you in, okay, that your higher self wanted to talk about is your emergence. Number 25. Emergence. Stepping into your power, claiming your power, emerging, okay? Because you went through a rebirth. And, you know, for every rebirth that we go through, there's also like a time for you to personally say, like, yes, I'm emerging as well. You know, call on yourself to emerge. You know, that part of you that has been waiting to emerge, it's time for you to do it now, okay? Especially with Pirate here to the Fool's Gold. There's a lot of like success around this. Like whenever you start to really step into your power, like step into your calling, whatever that means for you, or just whatever you've been doing that makes you feel more of you, brings a lot of success to you. It brings a lot of material success to you. It brings a lot of like recognition to you. It brings like yes, you know, because you turned something, you turned a situation, right? There was a situation that you turned into power, okay? You turned a pain into power, and it's time for you to emerge as that power, okay? That inner power. It's time for it to emerge. That's what I keep getting. Let's see astrology wise where this is focused on. Wow, okay, we have moon in Virgo. Moon in Virgo with order. Yep, you're actually, you're not gonna be able to refuse this call. If this is your higher self wanting this for you, I don't care what you're doing, you're gonna hear this call for sure. Because with Virgo, Virgo thrives, okay? Virgo is exalted when it's doing everything that it needs to be doing. When it's like dotting its T's, crossing its I's. No, dotting its I's and crossing its T's. And when it's like taking care of herself, like basically health is in check, mental health is in check, everything is in check. That's what makes a Virgo happy. And they will almost overthink when anything is out of like line, or when, you know, when anything is out of order. Exactly. When anything is out of order, Virgo does not like that at all. Virgo loves order. It loves, like, yes, these are the rules, these are the plans that I'm supposed to follow. It's very analytical, right? That's Virgo for you. So I feel like your higher self is calling you to emerge as this analytical side of yourself. Like, yes, put your plans into place, just make a decision, whatever it is that you need to do, and set up a time and place to do everything that you need to do. Dot your, like, check the details, double check, triple check, or something like that, okay? Don't just be like, there's something here that's going to bring you a lot of success, and your higher self is calling you to like put your mental health in check right now, get your body right, get things right, because I'm bringing something in for you, and I need you to like know that you deserve this. I need you to like know that this, like, you're emerging. That's what I'm getting here, okay? So let's see your, oh, whoa, hello, how are ya? Wow, okay. I was gonna say, let's see your power animal that your spirit, that your higher self is sending to you. Your power animal, the supportive messages from your higher self. Bat spirit, bat. Bats are blind, right? They only see at night. They don't see during the day. They see at night. A rebirth is assured. Okay. Rebirth is assured. Number 5 there. And then we also have here number 9. Brown bear spirit, take the time out. Yes, exactly. Yup, take the time out because, and when it comes to bears, bears has to, like, yeah, they're protective. They care about home. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, like a mama bear kind of thing. So, ooh, okay. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Some of you might be birthing something that you feel like you need to protect, and it's important for you now before this thing emerges, before it comes. Take the time out, okay? This thing is already assured. It's already coming in, okay? There's no like questioning if this is going to happen. This emergence is going to happen, okay? What's being blocked is this energy of order. I think your higher self for sure is calling you to start doing all, like, if you've been procrastinating on something, it's time to stop now, because you're definitely going through a rebirth that is guaranteed an emergence. Emergence here says the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Exactly. A rebirth is assured, definitely. So, 5th house of play, 6th house of service. Okay. Wow, okay, this take the time out. It's very. This bear is looking at me like, if you don't do everything you need to do, I'm gonna run through you. Like, this bear feels like a very protective force that's like telling me, like, hey, do you want that house? You want that thing that you want? Okay, well, start putting in your work now. Start doing these things now. Like, don't wait till it's too late before you do something. Okay, group number 3. There's something here. That's what your higher self wants to talk about, is that you may think you have enough time, or you may think that, oh, you know, I'll do it tomorrow, or oh, blah blah blah, or maybe you're waiting for your rebirth to happen, not knowing that your rebirth has already happened because it's assured. Okay, so an energy of order really really needs to be established. Okay, even routines needs to be established. Now, don't create a routine so much so that you get stuck even in that routine. Okay, they're asking you, it's like, see, take the time out is reminding me of, like, yes, even if we have a routine, we need to take a step back from our routine so we can give back to ourselves in places that we've been depleted. All right, emergence. Okay, let's go ahead and tap into tarot. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, so yours feel kind of straightforward to me. And it feels like there's something here that has to do with service. I think you're going to be of service in one way or another. But, like, you're definitely, your higher self is tasking you with the responsibility of, yes, like, doing all the things that needs to be done. Do the things that need to be done. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till whatever. No, stop procrastinating. It's time to get real, get serious with yourself, because there is a blessing. There's a time for celebration. There's something that you're going to be celebrating, but it feels like, yeah, you got to be paying attention to those things now. Okay, so if you haven't done your spring cleaning, we're already in May. It's time to go do your spring cleaning so you can have a clear head. Okay, clarity. When you don't have clutter, you have clarity. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. When there isn't clutter, you get clarity. Okay, so what are the things that you feel like you've been putting away in that drawer of miscellaneous that no one looks at? Go and sort them out now. Okay, that's what this full moon energy was for you. It was coming to clear out everything that you have been overlooking, that you haven't really paid attention to, because order has to do with paying attention to details. What are the emotions? What are the mental, like, thoughts that are going in your mind that, you know, it's kind of been recycled, right? So those things are what's coming up. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know. What are you ready to reveal to my group number 3? A pattern that is keeping them stuck. Okay, fortune. Yes, fortune. Exactly. Did I not say there's a blessing coming in Okay, I just really feel like your higher self is here to gently remind you. It's a gentle reminder, okay? Because it seems like your higher self is very excited about this opportunity, whatever this opportunity is, and you taking it. And it's just like, listen, it's almost there. It's almost there. It's gonna fall in your lap, but like, just make sure you're still doing like, don't like, yeah, make sure you're still tending to all the things that you need to tend to, okay? Yourself, most especially, because Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Mercury moves very, very fast. Mercury rules our thoughts, okay? So if things are moving too fast, if your thoughts are moving too fast and you can't really like grasp onto something, that's when you need to take the time out, okay? If you feel like you're being too spread too thin, or like, you know, your responsibilities are becoming heavier than you, or than like I'm hearing someone say, I need more than 24 hours in a day, okay? I need more. Like because there isn't enough time for me to do all the things I need to do. But yeah, wow. Okay, let's see. Okay, all right, then let's talk about it. Oh, wait, you got the 9 and 10 of cups? That's so cool. Nice. See, it's almost like your higher self is saying, listen, okay, our dreams, we never sacrifice them. Like, we're not going to sacrifice our dreams just because we're procrastinating on something. No, I want this and I want that too. And I'm going to put myself in a position where I can achieve both of those things. That's what your higher self is telling you. That's the secret that's ready to be revealed to you now, is that there is fortune, okay, that you are entitled to. There's something, there's an opportunity for you to feel like so proud of yourself, so proud of yourself because of the work that you've been doing, okay? That's the emergence here. So you are definitely in the energy of emergence right now. It's important for you to know this so that you can again dot your t's, dot, dude, what am I even saying? Dot your i's and cross your t's, and check the details. Okay. And also like trying something new, try something different, try something. Yeah, science, this is analytical. Okay, okay, let's talk about this, let's talk about this, because you know what we don't have. The one thing that we don't have in this spread is earth, but then earth is in Virgo. So I really feel like you're working on the earth element of like you really feeling grounded, feeling good about your body, feeling like really looking at your body, feeling good about it, being like, "Yep, I'm eating right. I'm sleeping early, going to bed early, waking up early. Like I'm doing like I'm just living good. I'm doing good." That's what your higher self wants for you. It's time for emergence. There's a awakening in your energy that your higher self is talking about, because you've been going through, yeah, like, yeah, you've been, I think that's what you've been working on. You've been working a lot on things that have been, you know, out of order, out of balance, right? And that's moving away now. So it's time for you again to start, you know, looking at the things that you need to bring into balance, and know that fortune is coming for you. Everything that you wanted, okay, all those 9 cups, everything that you poured yourself into is definitely going to repay you emotionally. You will feel emotionally fulfilled, okay? There is an opportunity for emotional fulfillment over something that didn't work from before. Because do you see how, yeah, do you see this says mourning here? It says that you were mourning something, exactly. So you could have been born in something, you could have like not been in the right headspace for you to, you know, put yourself in a place where you can reach your highest potential, right? Or, you know, do all the things that you need to do, like feed yourself, brush your hair, do all these things, right? Because you were really working through a pain. It was a pain that it really hurt you, okay? It really hurt you. And I'm sorry. 3 of Swords, but it was in reverse, right? In reverse, I feel like this is passing, or this is like, yeah, you've definitely gone through it. It is not replaying itself. Your higher self is calling you to emerge from whatever this pain is, and to see your success, to claim your success from the battle that you have won from this part, okay? And also, your higher self wants to remind you to not be too emotional, like to how do I say this? it's almost like your emotions are in check. Like that, nothing happened to it. It was just a shift in mentality that had to happen. It was a shift in like, damn, okay, I was burnt out, so I needed to take the time out. That's all I needed to do, okay, before I go scorch earth on the world, right? Like, I just needed some rest, right? You know how, like, sometimes we're so hungry and you haven't eaten, and you know there's still so much work for you to do. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be pissed. Like, you didn't feed yourself. So like, how do you have the energy to do the things that you need to do? But then you don't even know why you're getting angry. Your insulin is low. Oh my god, yeah, blood sugar is low or something. Because that's where science comes in. It's almost like your higher self is reminding you to test out the hypothesis, or yeah, test out an hypothesis with something here, like a hypothetically or something. I don't know, but there's definitely going to be a communication, okay, that really helps you close out this morning here. This energy of this Three of Wands betrayal. It's almost like a betrayal, like a dagger in the heart, like someone stabbed you in the back of your heart, okay, or even in the front, like they saw, like you saw them coming and they still fucking stabbed you. You know, that kind of thing. Excuse my French. And whatever it is that you want is very, very close to your heart, and it's definitely coming in. But your higher self wants you to take a step back. Wants you to take a step back within the science energy, the Six of Swords, in a way of, again, testing out the hypothesis. If you were a scientist deals in facts, right? They deal in facts, like tangible facts. So what are the facts? Like, don't let your emotions, okay, cause illusions for you. What are the facts? What are the facts, okay? Because that's what you need to start looking at now. And the fact is, the rebirth is assured. The fact is, there is order now. So start working on that, okay? The fact is, you will be feeling emotionally fulfilled for sure once you step into this emergence energy. Now that you know that you are emerging from, you know, a scenario or a situation that was almost meant to rip your heart apart, okay? But still, I rise. Still, I rise, okay? So your higher self really wanted you to see that. It really wanted you to see how hard you've been working, and to also like reward yourself with that. Reward yourself emotionally by, like, you know, letting this morning energy like calm down for a second, taking the time out again to reflect, okay? To reflect. Yes, to reflect and to see your rebirth, because you came out of something, okay? You came out of something. You stood 10 toes down, okay? And these are things that maybe you weren't seeing immediate results, but like your higher self is telling you now, like, hey, you know, we're in a space of emergence. And if you're going through with hypotheticals or like trying to look at the facts, you will see, because there is order. There is order within what feels like a chaos. This chaotic energy. Okay, so I feel like your higher self is also saying that whatever it is that you went through, in one way or another, it still brought you success. It still brought you something. It still brought you a lesson. It still brought you it still brought you a lesson, and that lesson was a blessing. Okay, so we're gonna move forward. Let's see what your potent energy is. What your potent moon energy is. What your higher self wants you to know. Take one more, please. Thank you. Whoa, passion. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it still brought you emotional fulfillment. Okay. Emotional fulfillment, whatever this was. So don't stay in this energy of mourning, because this is something that has actually already left. You may just be feeling like, if you're still feeling this energy of mourning, of like, you know, feeling like you don't really want to look at that pain because it hurts too much, right? Like, or you don't even really want to look at the past because it hurts too much, and you're holding on. Like, that way you're still holding on to it. That's why your higher self is calling you to bring order and to emerge, okay, from what was sent to kill you, from what you thought would kill you and it didn't, okay? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Emerge. That's what your higher self is saying. It says, look at this, passion, rise. Rise, passion, rise up high. Inflame my purpose, reach the sky. I'll put it next to here, actually. Because Order is your purpose. Your purpose is bringing order to things, bringing balance, okay? Inflame my purpose, reach the sky. And then we have here, oh, we have psychic protection for you again. Okay, this was in another pile too. And I was, yeah, like this is similar to that pile. This is similar to that pile. And I think this is a continuation of that pile, if anything. Wow, okay. Let me know if you guys are in both of those piles. I don't want to say which pile it is, but yes, if you saw this in another card, this is a continuation of like you really like leaving that space and emerging, okay? Leaving whatever space, you know, this was and emerging, okay? Because I think subconsciously this has been playing out. This has been playing out for a long time. This morning energy of feeling like just kind of, again, kind of depressed, right? Like, you know, suppressed, like whatever, you know, yeah, something that didn't make you feel good in your energy. You know, it made you question a lot of things. It made you question, yeah, it made you question a lot of things. It made you question whether anything is real. It made you question if true love is even, like, I don't know if this is about love, but it made you question, you know, if you're just looking for a fairy tale or like, I don't know. Also, know that there's a very protective spirit around you, okay? There's definitely a very protective spirit around you, helping you work through this emotional distress that you went through, okay? And it's also mental distress because this, whatever happened here, caused you to start thinking in a negative way or caused you to start thinking in a way that's disempowering for you, honestly. You know, it was disempowering. Okay. All right. Psychic protection here says, around me now a shield of gold protecting me strong and bold. Yes. Around me now a shield of gold protecting me strong and bold. Okay. So the next thing I want to do for you is we're going to look at this purposeful career. Let's look at this. Let's see what your higher self has to say for you, to you from here, on what you need to focus on, okay, to really emerge. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. What is this? Oh, connections. Yep, connections. Teamwork makes the dream work. Allowing others to share their talents and skills with you will help build your career, will help your career and business grow further, okay? Yep, order. Order, exactly, order. Oh, are some of you even like a therapist or something? I don't know. But like, yes, your energy is the type that brings a lot of order. Like you bring solutions to problems and whatnot. Like you could be helping a lot of people. Like, exactly. Yeah. Or you could be helping businesses find solutions to their problems, okay? Let's see what else. Okay. Okay, and then this one here says guidance. Oh, this is so cute. I love it. Look at them saying hi. Your angels and spirit guides have your back. They are doing the work in the background to make your way. Exactly. They're doing the work in the background to make way for your opportunities to come. Stay optimistic. Stay optimistic. Exactly. They're looking at you like, listen, 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 listen. Those old stories, that's old news. Forget that. This, forget it. It's fine. It happened. So what? Like, it's okay. You're going through a rebirth and it's beautiful, right? So what I want you to do now is you're going to look at all the things, right, that you've been procrastinating on or that you've been letting play out. Let them go. Like, no. Bring order. Bring balance, okay? Like let your day flow and morph into who you know you are, okay? If you're someone who likes to be energetic, productive and all that, go do that. Don't let a story, an outdated story, you know, like compress your energy to where you don't feel like you want to do all these things because, you know, you're giving so much energy to this thing and you're tired, you know? So last thing we're going to do for you, my love, is we're going to tap into some affirmation cards. Let's see what your higher self wants to know to help you really emerge. Let me get one more, please. From your higher self, from your spirit guides. Thank you. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That morning energy, like they really want you to see, like, listen, it happens to the best of us. Don't worry. Don't worry. I feel like that's what they're saying. Like, listen, like someone's really wanting to like stop you and be like, listen, don't worry, it's okay. I want to give you a hug. Like, don't worry, take the time out. Go rest. Go have a spa day. Like something, okay? And it says, my emotions moves me through cycles and connects me to my truth, emergence, order. Like connecting with your emotions. Don't just shove them down. Don't, exactly, like, my emotions move through cycles and connect me to my truth. Number 9. Phases. We have phases, right? Phases. Up phase, down phase, you know, it's fine. There's time where you plant the seed. You're not, like, the time that you plant the seed is not when you're going to harvest the seed. No. There's time that you plant the seed, you water the seed roots in first before it starts to grow up, before you start to see results. It goes down first. It goes deeper into things that we can't even see first. And so that's why I love when this says, I love that this says, your angels and spirit guides have your back. They're doing the work in the background to make way for your opportunities to come. Stay optimistic. So they're wanting you to do your own part. Do your part here. That's what they're saying. Do your part. Don't worry about the things that you can't control. Look at the facts, okay? Even if you're feeling like you're connected to your spirit guides, yes, not everything will be revealed to you all at once, okay? But focus on the facts. They want you to be really analytical, which is interesting. They're like telling you to look at the physical. Look, okay? Look at your surroundings. Maybe you're feeling a lack of energy because your closet is still not clean. You know, you're getting a headache because your closet is not clean. Because you haven't done your spring cleaning. Okay. We also have here, oh, I am on the right path and divinely guided. Emergence. I am on the right path and divinely guided. Beautiful. And the last card that we have for you, my sweet group number 3, I trust the mystery of my life. Emergence. Look at you. You packed your bags, you packed all the things that you need, all the necessities. You don't need to know where you're going, but you're ready. You're like, okay, I'm listening to the signs, I'm watching the signs. Is that 222? Is that number 11? 1111? Okay, great. I trust the mystery of my life, okay? All right, my group number 3s, this is all that I'm seeing for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, and confirmation. Don't forget to take time out for yourself, okay? And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.